Greetings, Lucky Legends. My name is Lucky. This is Lucky Lad TV. I'm your host for this video, and it's time for episode 1 of BattleHauS Doubles. That's right, BattleHauS VGC Doubles. This is essentially VGC, and as I'm sure you can guess, yeah, I'm using the team with the Landorus on it. I really don't like Landorus. As you saw on yesterday, when I did that Lucky Analytics team building, or team recap rather, as you saw, I built a team that heavily focused on killing Landorus, because it's all over the place. I'm gonna go with my battle box. This is a very odd team, and it's not very good. It's not. It has a Togekiss, a Kangaskhan, Mega Kangaskhan. It has a Focus Sash Blaziken, has a Tentacruel, a Life Orb Scissor, and then it of course has the Terrakion. Landorus Therian. Not a Terrakion. And we're gonna go with music 4 apparently. This is Guy Jorge, whose tagline is "Battle Me, Babes." And that looks like a Trick Room team. That very much looks like a Trick Room team. I'll be much more comfortable doing this once I have a team that I built, not one that I kind of threw together. This one I really threw together. But we see the Garchomp. What type of Landorus do I have? Summary. Are you Scarfed? Your leftovers. Interesting. You have Bulldoze. Stupid. I'm going to bring the Scizor. I'm actually going to open up with the Scizor. I'm also going to open up with the Kangaskhan. I clicked Summary by accident. My Kangaskhan has Protect and Fake Out because I am an idiot. I'm also going to bring... I have to bring the Landorus for that stupid bird. I hate that bird. And I'm going to bring the Blaziken in the back as well. This is going to go poorly. I'm probably only going to record the one episode with this team and then switch over to the team that I actually built, that I actually like, that I actually want to use. But for now, we're opening up Scizor and Kangaskhan as my opponent opens up Gardevoir Slowbro. So, I would like to avoid Trick Room trickery. So I'm gonna go for a Bug Bite on the Gardevoir, and I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for a Fake Out on the Slowbro. We are a Mega Kangaskhan, and we also see that we are faster than the Gardevoir, which of course makes sense if this is a Trick Room team, which it's gotta be. It looks like a Trick Room team. Gardevoir goes for the Protect. Slowbro catches a Fake Out. And then, of course, we have our little Mega Scizor. Our little buddy right here. Going for the Bug Bite to no avail. So, instead, I think I'm going to double up on this Slowbro, trying to get it out of here. And I'm going to Power Up Punch the Gardevoir. It's not going to do much of anything, but kind of what I need to do, given how terrible the Kangaskhan set I have is. Basically, I am wasting a move slot with Protect. I don't need it. I shouldn't have it. But I do, and I'm stuck with it. Hopefully a Bug Bite will be able to take the Slowbro out. I don't know if it will. The Scizor set that I'm running I actually really like. There's Mega Gardevoir. It's Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, Aerial Ace, and Protect. I really like having Aerial Ace with the Technician boost. It's really good for stuff. That was a crit? That does nothing. So now we're going to see the Bug Bite probably. The Gardevoir used Will-O-Wisp onto my Kangaskhan. Gardevoir learns Will-O-Wisp? I did not know that. That's dead Slowbro. I really did not know that that thing learned Will-O-Wisp. I had no idea. And I ate the citrus! Which is dumb because I'm Life Orb and the Life Orb happened after. But we may end up doing okay with this team. However, it's only because we're still on the bottom of the ladder. We're not battling, you know, upper tier individuals yet. So we're going to see what happens now. My opponent's probably going to bring in... If they have the Talonflame, that's probably going to come in. Ferrothorn. I'm not that bothered by the Ferrothorn. Would Gardevoir protect? Gardevoir might... I'm going to Bullet Punch the Gardevoir, and I'm going to switch the Kangaskhan out for my Landorus, just to get that Intimidate off on the Ferrothorn. Even though it's I've been seeing a lot more Ferrothorns lately, which I really like, because, you know, the current meta is really boring. It is. Because stuff like Landorus is on every fucking team. There's a Bullet Punch that should be a dead Gardevoir. That's a dead Gardevoir. And the Gardevoir goes down, so we're currently up 4-2. Ferrothorn goes for the Leech Seed. Onto the Landorus. Or the Kangaskhan slot. Which... It makes sense that they would go for the Landorus. Now that I am no longer worried about Trick Room, I can actually Bulldoze freely, which is good because this Terrakion is terrifying. I don't like Terrakion. It scares me. I'm going to Bullet Punch the Terrakion and... I'm actually going to Protect with my Lando. The Terrakion goes for Protect, which, very good play by my opponent. My Lando protects, and my guess is I'm going to see a Leech Seed onto my Scissor. Toxic! Glad I didn't have to catch a Toxic. But now we know that Terrakion is not Scarfed, which I'm pretty sure that means I will outspeed it with my Landorus. So I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch on the Terrakion, and then I'm going to go for the U-turn on the Terrakion, so that I don't have to deal with the stupid Leech Seed anymore. There's a Bullet Punch. I don't think that'll take it out. Focus Sash! Okay, it would have taken it out, which is kind of surprising. But now... I think you're dead, Scissor. Yeah, Scissor, you're dead. U-turn will obviously take out the Terrakion. It has 1 HP left. Which means it's Scizor versus the world, which is really cool because I have my Blaziken. And this thing's going to switch out for the Blaziken, of course. I don't know if Ferrothorn even has Protect. I'm going to switch out into my Kangaskhan from the U-turn slot, or the Landorus slot, and go out into my Kangaskhan, which is probably going to... Double Leech Seed. Oh, it was probably... Yeah, it was going for the Landorus, which was... That was an excellent prediction on my opponent's part. But Blaziken's going to come in, and I'm going to fake out the Ferrothorn and go for a Swords Dance to make sure that I kill this thing. So, Swords Dance, the Blaziken, and fake out the Ferrothorn. I will, of course, take probably Rocky Helmet and... Oh, the match was forfeited. Respectable forfeit. I had a Blaziken, you had a Ferrothorn. Probably wasn't going to go that well. Save the last battle bit as your battle video? No. Alright, I don't know how long this part of the recording is because I recorded this back-to-back with another video. Just because everything was already set up and synchronized. Yes, I do want to continue battling. And I am going to stay with my battle box, which of course has the actual VGC team on it. And Tentacruel and Togekiss have not hit the field yet. It happened. Currently 1-1. I don't know where that one loss came from. No, I do know where that one loss came from. I went to go test a team to make sure that everything was legal, and I had to forfeit because I was in the middle of something. There's Luffy. Nice to meet you, rating of 1506. We're right around the same rating. And we see a really scary team. See the Terrakion, we see the potential Mega Venusaur, potential Mega Metagross. See the Suicune, which sets up Tailwind, which I don't like. because I can't really touch Suicune. I'm opening up with my Kangaskhan, with my little buddy, my buddy Kangaskhan. I'm also going to open up with my Scizor. I'm going to do the same opening that I did last time. I'm going to bring the Lando for that. And I'm actually going to bring the Tentacruel. Yeah. Tentacruel looks nice. Tentacruel has the Icy Wind, which would be really nice against that Garchomp. Because it's quad effective. Garchomp's usually more physically than specially bulky. I don't really think I would be able to one-shot it, but, you know. I'm probably only going to do the 2 battles for this video right here. Then I gotta go record some other stuff as well. It's a really big recording day for me. I'm recording this on Thursday. And I still have a lot more to record. I have to record an episode of BattleHaus Singles for Monday, and then I have to record an episode of the Let's Play for later on Monday. So my opponent's letting the clock run, which is annoying. And now that I'm thinking about it, if my opponent actually opens up Terrakion Gengar, that's actually good for me. Sort of. It would not be very good for my Kangaskhan. So it's me versus Luffy. And Luffy is issuing a challenge. My opponent opens up with... Oh, well, I open up Kangaskhan Scissor. And my opponent, Gengar Suicune. That's actually a little bit better for me. Because I'm going to fake out the Gengar without Mega Evolving. And then I'm going to Bug Bite the Suicune. Because I have Scrappy, so I will actually hit the Gengar. And the Bug Bite, Suicune probably has a berry of some type. If not, it has leftovers. Pretty much all there is to it. And the Gengar will get, you know, fake outed. And then I should be able to Sucker Punch it and or Bullet Punch it to death. Probably Sucker Punch. Because I'll probably go for... Oh, he's going to withdraw the Gengar. Pro plays. Going to the Garchomp. That was pro play right there, because I'm about to take Rough Skin damage. There's the Rough Skin damage. And the Rocky Helmet damage. Oh, goody. Suicune goes for Tailwind. I did not realize Suicune would outspeed me. I'm a Scizor. But the Bug Bite's going to come through. It should do a good amount. Does a decent amount, and I gobble up that Citrus Berry. So now we're going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to Protect. And I'm going to switch the Scizor out. I'm going to switch my Scizor out for my Tentacruel. I'm not really comfortable bringing in my Landorus with that Suicune on the field. It's probably not the best idea. And of course, that's when Suicune switches out into the Gengar. Not really, you know, I didn't attack this turn, so I'm not too worried about it. But we're about to... My opponent's probably Earthquaking me, which is really bad. Because I can't take an Earthquake. I'm a Tentacruel. Can't take an Earthquake. And Scan goes for the Protect. I think that's a dead Tentacruel right there. I think that's a dead Tentacruel. That's a dead Tentacruel. Not very well played on my part. So now I'm going to go out into the Landorus, get and Intimidate off. On the Garchomp and on the Gengar, of course. And I'm now going to go for... I'm going to Sucker Punch the Gengar. I think it's going to try and do something this turn. And then I'm going to Rock Slide. This Garchomp, I can't really do anything to. Sucker Punch. That should be a dead Gengar. That's a dead Gengar. Fuck your Focus Sash. I hit twice. So, Gengar, up and out. And now this Garchomp is going to use Rock Slide. Please don't flinch. Please. Thank you. Might as well have flinched. So, Garchomp avoids my Rock Slide, which is very unfortunate. And I really don't have anything for this Garchomp anymore. It's way too fat. Suicune is going to come out. And I think my opponent is still under Tailwind. I'm going to Power Up Punch the Suicune. And I'm going to Protect with my Landorus. Because everybody is scared of Landorus for good reason. So my guess is that Suicune's going to target down my Landorus. Try and kill it. And that Garchomp's probably going to go for, yeah, Rock Slide. Hits the Kangaskhan, which it's going to do, you know, it's going to do a decent chunk. Not too much. Suicune went for Ice Beam on the Landorus, which protected itself, and I get to +2 with my Power Up Punch. +1. +2. There's my leftovers. I think I'm back up to full health now. No. Back up to full health next turn. Tailwind peters out. So. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch on the Garchomp. And I'm actually going to go for the U-turn on the Suicune. Sucker Punch goes through on the Garchomp. Is that enough to take it out? It's going to be really close. Because I know my Kangaskhan's done. Fucking! The Garchomp lives. Bullet Punch will be able to take it out, though. Kangaskhan goes down. Oh, no. Rock Slide will take it. No, I'm going for the U-turn. Right. Garchomp goes for the Rock Slide. Misses. U-turn goes through on the Suicune. Does a decent amount. I'm going to go out into, obviously, the Scizor. It's all I have left. And what are we going to see from my opponent? We are going to see the Tailwind. Not too worried about that. My Landorus is going to come through onto that final slot right there. And intimidate the Garchomp once more. Really not, you know, that useful. I'm going to Protect with my Landorus and go for the Bullet Punch on the Garchomp to take it out. And Suicune's probably going to go for the Ice Beam, and Garchomp doesn't matter because it's dead. I don't think the Garchomp has Protect. Landorus has Protect, I know that. We would have seen Protect on my opponent's team first because they're under Tailwind, they're faster. Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet, I am aware. Scizor's pretty frail to begin with. I'm not too worried about it. And now, what are we going to see from the Suicune? Ice Beam, targeting down the Landorus, does not, you know, hit, of course. And my opponent's last mon is the Metagross. Also not good for us. I'm going to Bulldoze, because that should take the Suicune out. And I'm going to Protect with my Scizor. I will probably die to an Ice Beam, but I really don't have any other options here. Bullet Punch will not take out Suicune, it is resisted. And I have nothing that will... I don't even think Bulldoze will one-shot that Metagross. Earthquake probably would, because they probably didn't EV theirs the way I EV'd mine. But my opponent's Mega Metagross. Terrifying. I wonder if that's the Mega Metagross set I run. But we're going to see Scissor use Protect, which means we're the only Mon that's protecting. And we're going to see the Ice Beam, Iron Head onto the Lando. It's a crit. Fuck. See the Ice Beam, which was targeting the Landorus. And now it's little buddy Scizor versus the world. And I'm just going to go for a Bullet Punch on the Suicune. Not that it makes a difference. Yeah, that does nothing. And we're going to die to probably... Who the fuck do you... Why? It's my last Pokemon. And they get the burn. Wow. I live on 1! Fuck you! And your Tailwind. Because now I know I outspeed you, and I'm gonna kill your Suicune. You outspeed... Oh, right. You're a Mega Metagross. So, that was a very rude ending by my opponent. Definitely trying to add insult to injury with that substitute. But that is a defeat. That is a defeat right there. 2-0 victory for my opponent. Excellent game played by my opponent. They made a lot better plays than I did. Also had a lot better team than I did. And that's going to be the end of this first episode. Probably not going to be another one with this team. I'm actually closing out, apparently. And back to this screen. But I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. It's very much greatly appreciated. But with that, I'm going to get about. Best of luck out there. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.